It's the holiday season, and that means it's that time of year again where I look back at the past 12 months and read some of the comments that you, the viewers, left. Some of you viewers were hilarious, some insightful, and some of you belong in jail. But that's not for me to decide. As always, I've had some friends from Channel Awesome and other websites who are gonna help give a voice to your poetic sayings. Here are my favorite viewer comments of 2017. Just like last year, I'm going to show on screen the title card of the video that the comment was left on, so that way you kind of have an idea what said comment was pertaining to. However, sometimes it won't matter, because it's just really random or terrible. But that doesn't matter, so sit back, you can figure all this out as we go, and let's start off with a comment from one of my fans!
Hey, you California you're talking about you know nothing about! Devil was his 4th full-length album, just for starters. Secondly, you limp dicks that say he mixed country with rap, you're idiots! He does each type of song, not mix them. He's not a musician, you turd! You're obviously a wannabe rocker that never made it! Hey, look at how you look with tough! Biggest dork I've on YouTube in 10 years. The songs on that album were never meant to be and never thought by the artist to ever be pop. Everything in Bowitaba is written for a reason. I hate like you that just wanna talk. Yo, got permission to use these tracks in the background? You need to get off of YouTube.
Biggest dork I've on YouTube, eh? Wow, how were you so angry that you couldn't even form regular sentences? First of all, I've only been to California twice in my life, so I don't even know where that came from. Second, yeah, of course every song Kid Rock wrote on that album had a purpose. To cash in on other people's work and make money. Let's be honest, that's exactly what it was for. Biggest dork I've on YouTube! Oh my gosh. I hope this wasn't a grown man. I hope this was some just really upset kid or something. Oh man! I'm gonna put the comment back on screen. Look at this guy. So much wrath. Just unbridled anger. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's enough of him. Biggest dork I've on YouTube.
I heard someone bumping that Devil Without a Cause track in their pickup truck. Of course it'd be a pickup truck. On my way to the supermarket a few days ago. Can you picture a grown man in 2017 blasting that Josie verse with no sense of guilt or shame?
That's actually kind of horrifying when you think about it. Some huge pickup truck with a lift kit pulls up to you at a red light, and they're blasting that one verse from Josie. Oh my gosh! I'm calling 911 immediately. Ugh. Oh man. Ugh. And he's like rocking out to the song in his quad cap too. Gross. Ugh. Why?
If only Christopher Walken actually stabbed him in the face with a soldering iron.
That's right. Kid Rock was in Joe Dirt. He played some douchey guy who wanted to claim a woman and was kind of a loser. I guess you could say he was a character actor, but if he never leaves that character after the movie and he kind of acted like that before he got the role, is he really acting?
Sorry, I respect Kid Rock. He raised his son on his own. He has morals, he stands for what he believes in. His concert tickets is cheap because of his for the working man ethic, so you haters. And it's a blessing Courtney killed that whiny Kurt kaboom. I mean bang, lol, Bane.
You have to talk about a few of the idiots on YouTube sometimes. One, are you really trying to end your point by making fun of someone's suicide? Well done. Doesn't really make your claim any better, but that's beside the point. Two, yeah, Kid Rock took care of his own son. That's what fathers are supposed to do. You shouldn't get respect because a father took care of his son. That's what they're supposed to do. They're the parent. You don't get an award for that. That's what you're supposed to do in life. Oh, well, you know, he actually did try to look after him once, so yeah, he gets a pass on everything he's done in life. Get real.
He is a genius, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about, prick. What have you done? What's your claim to fame? You're a prick. He has been doing this for 28 years. What the have you done? How do you explain all the top musicians like Johnny Cash, Aerosmith, Billy Gibbons, having Leonard Skinner personally asked you to induct them into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? He put Run DMC back on the map, Hank Williams Jr., Willie Nelson, Jerry Lee, Bob Seger. Come on, dude. All you want. The guy has talent. He also was 28 years old when The Devil came out. He's 46 and now the guy has grown up. You're a pathetic hater. Get
Kid Rock fans are really angry. God. Why are you just listing off random musicians? Are these all people that worked with Kid Rock at one point? Or said he's okay? Could you explain it a little better than just randomly listing off profanity to make your argument? I mean, I feel like I could live to be 100 and study this comment every day and still not really get what point you're trying to make, other than, he's a genius and I'm a pathetic hater? I don't feel like that's right. Also, at least I made my point coherently about Kid Rock. You just sound like you stubbed your toe and are shouting out random profanity.
I hate this channel. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Of course this channel's gonna have my opinions. It's my channel. You clicked on it. I think that's literally every channel on YouTube. What's with the Kid Rock comments? Wow! I get that his fan base may not be as intelligent as, I don't know, the Wuggles, but still, I didn't expect this much wrath.
Want to know how Kid Rock was born? Someone ate expired spaghetti and threw up in a trash can that was halfway full, and then eventually that combination made him. Boom!
Well, I guess spaghetti's ruined for me now. Gross.
So it could be assumed that Kid Rock, Hinder, and Buckcherry are the Triforce of Drunken Moms?
The Triforce of Drunken Moms is a dark chapter in Zelda lore.
Kid Rock isn't my home state's proudest accomplishment, but don't you ever talk about Uncle Kracker!
Wow, you are the first person to ever defend Uncle Kracker that I've ever heard in my life. Are you related to the guy? Is he still around? I don't even know.
If you could catch a VD for music, Kid Rock would be audio herpes.
Ew. I guess I should have expected some type of gross STD comment in the Kid Rock video. Blech.
You look like an uglier Bradley Cooper, which is a compliment.
I like an uglier Bradley Cooper. I'm flattered?
You look like Mr. Incredible!
I mean, I guess that's better than an ugly Bradley Cooper? Or is it? Why are my compliments so weird?
Luke, I swear to God, if I hate a driver's license, I would drive all the way to Florida and kick your for saying something bad about Guns N' Roses. They're one of my favorite bands ever!
When my mom gets home and picks me up for soccer practice, on the way there, I'm gonna stop by your house and beat you up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wanted to put that comment on there because that comment was left literally 3 minutes after I posted the Regretting the Past on Chinese Democracy. The commenter had no way of knowing what I said about the album. It was all just this preemptive anger and rage, just knowing that I was gonna rip him apart when I really didn't. Also, it's not much of a threat when you say you need a driver's license to beat someone. Oh my god. Just you wait till I'm 16.
Linkin Park fans didn't like One More Light. One More Light hated by fans. Linkin Park fans, blah blah blah, that people says, oh, I'm Linkin Park fan, you know. They are not fans. They are a bunch of retard people who want to have an opinion in every thing. Just cause you like Meteora or Hybrid Theory doesn't make you a Linkin Park fan. So stop saying, OMG, Linkin Park new album, cause you know nothing about Linkin Park. You want to listen one more light? Good. You want to understand one more light? Open your mind, get the lyrics on your head, stop saying and try to think about the reasons that new pop commercial music.
Remember that comment about me living to 100 and studying a comment every day for the rest of my life and not knowing what it meant? I take it back. This is the one I mean now. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I have it on here. I don't even know. How am I supposed to react to this? Oh my gosh. I guess there's hard rules on who can be a fan of a band now, and you have to listen to more than their first 2 albums and like them, and you have to like more than that apparently. So, I guess that's something, and open my mind and get the lyrics on my head. Like write them with a Sharpie, maybe. Maybe English is a barrier here, I don't know, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's just a really, really upset Linkin Park fan. Yeah. I didn't even review the new Linkin Park album either, and I still got that much hate.
You just demand for people to be good like inorganic machines. You idiots! What do you do for the world instead? Consume? That's all you do and that's all you're good for. Hopefully someone consumes you and doesn't get sick.
Consume? Wow! Is that like Matt Hardy's delete? But my thing is consume? Also, why am I being consumed? Like, my soul? Or am I actually being devoured by an alligator or something? I don't get what your intention is here. Consume? With the big question mark at the end. Consume?
If new metal became a Sonic game, Corey Taylor might be Sonic, La John might be Knuckles, Surge is Tails, Chad Gray might be the Gator, and Eggman might be a combination of Fred Durst and Kid Rock.
I appreciate the idea of making all our favorite musicians into video game characters. Maybe not Sonic though, and I like Sonic, but the world does not need more Sonic fan fiction. I don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Trash talking this album is a graybage. How much they paid you for 9 out of 10?
This album is a garbage! Also, I wish I got paid. Nope. Okay, sir, here's your spaghetti. This spaghetti is a garbage!
You are a verbal engineering analyst whom tweets the sheeple and masses with bullshit and irrelevancy.
I'm a verbal engineer. That's amazing. I'm gonna put that on my LinkedIn resume. That sounds awesome. Verbal engineer? That sounds like something you get a degree in.
Dee Snider reminds me of my 3rd grade teacher on a Monday morning, after I threw a bucket of paint at her.
Wow, your grade school must have been a party. Especially if it was in the 80s. Yikes. Why are you throwing buckets of paint on your 3rd grade teacher, by the way?
Man, and people call Linkin Park a band for angry white boys.
It's official. Simple Plan is the Callow of music. Kinda makes sense. Both are Canadian after all, and can't seem to stop whining.
Okay, I've never seen that cartoon, but every adult, and especially parents I've spoken with that has, says it's the most annoying thing ever. So they have that up in Canada with Simple Plan. What's going on in Canada? I thought they were supposed to have their stuff together and be all friendly and polite and not do stuff like this. Do we need to come up there? Canada? Everything good?
Simple Plan is still touring? You mean their parents let them out past curfew?
They are still touring. It's their 15th anniversary of No Pads, No Helmets, No Talents. And not only are they playing that whole album in full, and people are paying to go see it, but they also have a newer song called I Don't Want to Go to Bed. Do you get what I understand? Do you understand what I'm saying now? I can't even speak right. These are man-children in the purest form. Ugh.
Possibly the only band in the world who can make Hanson sound like Motorhead.
Rest in peace, Lemmy. I also would actually kind of like to hear Lemmy's voice covering Mbop. I feel like he could pull it off.
Sure, they whined a lot back in the day, but by the year 2006, they really matured and even wrote a Scooby Doo theme song.
I'm aware they made a Scooby Doo theme song. I know. That doesn't make them good. It doesn't even make the theme song good. It's just generic. Was the Scooby Doo theme song really that great in the first place? Really?
Watch this on the toilet. Felt appropriate.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about someone sitting on that toilet for 30 minutes at a time, listening and watching me. Yeah. It's not what I intended when I made this channel. Next comment. Oh, God.
Theory of a dead man is like flat, lukewarm Coca-Cola.
I don't even know. That's gross. What? I guess Coca-Cola goes flat pretty fast, though, and Theory of a Dead Man took a while, and you don't keep flat Coca-Cola around for years. You throw it out or dump it down the drain. Theory's still going, so I'm kind of drawing a blank here. I'm just thinking of the bland, uncarbonated taste of Coca-Cola while listening to Theory of a Dead Man and wondering if that's what prison feels like.
Can you imagine a member of Suicide Silence trying to get a mortgage? Okay, but what was the band called again? Susie Siley? I'm sorry, could you say that a bit louder, please? Sigh. Suicide Silence. And the receiver drops to the floor as the band member hears hysterical laughter.
Okay, there was a story about Clutch's lead singer having a problem just like this, like going into a bank and trying to sign up a loan years ago and explaining, I play rock and roll, I'm a singer and a guitar player in a band, and then giving him the weird look like he's a drug dealer. That was for Clutch. I can't even imagine what they had to do for Suicide Silence. Yikes.
I really do not mind Wake Up Call, since I have it in my music library and will have it until Medicate drops out of the rock charts and until another one from the album charts. So in other words, Luke, I give you the finger. And I find tracks like Poe Mouth to be amusing in a so bad it's good way, so I give you another finger. And before you say anything, I've been accustomed to pop rock, which explains me not minding the direction that mainstream rock bands these days are taking. Take that, it's not rock that are currently on Luke's about that. Also, I've had Evolve in my library since the summer, so now you're really starting to anger me. Holy do rock fans suck these days.
Yeah, rock fans suck. You know what rock fans really suck? The ones that just repeatedly give the finger over and over again to anyone that doesn't agree with them. Like what you like, I don't care. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Theory of a Dead Man's not the worst thing in the world either. So, I don't know what you're trying to get by flipping me off repeatedly like you're stuck in traffic, but, okay, good job, you've defended the honor of Theory. They'll be proud.
They just call themselves Theory now? Good God, I didn't think they can get any more generic.
Yeah, it's like when Radio Shack still existed, and a few years before their end, they just tried to go to The Shack. Didn't accomplish anything. I don't think going to Theory is gonna really help them out in the long run either.
My Gillan and I attempted to watch this list as we ate dinner, and you talk too long on each song. Instant shut off.
Oh, come on now, don't lie. You don't have a girl.
Oh, wow, you had me until Disturbed's cover down-voted. That cover is straight garbage.
Sir, your name is Mr. Skunk Nugget. You have bigger problems in your life than wondering what I think is a good cover song when you willingly go by the name Mr. Skunk Nuggets. Okay, to end this year's favorite viewer comments, I asked a question with my top 10 worst love songs what Meatloaf was referring to when he said that. And yeah, there's a literal answer, but it's more fun to see what you all came up with. So here are some that I pulled out.
The second sister of Cousin It from the Addams Family. He won't do that.
Ew, I don't want to read about Addams Family weird relations. Gross, especially the hairy ones. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Meatloaf won't dress up as a rodeo clown and pop out of a barrel.
Be honest. You're thinking Meatloaf can actually do that pretty well, because that's what I'm thinking right now. He's a bigger guy. I just feel like he'd be really good at that for some reason. Come on, Meatloaf, put on the clown suit. Make everyone happy.
Rocked joining the Columbia Record Club.
Columbia Record Club is a name I haven't heard in years. Remember how many people that thing scammed? Oh my gosh! 13 CDs for a penny! Woo! And then they have like the worst credit score for a decade. Oh, ugh.
Doing a real-life recreation of Donkey Kong.
Would Meatloaf be Donkey Kong or Mario? I can see him being Donkey Kong. Just don't be the princess. I don't think Mario's gonna come up and save you.
Simple. Eat himself.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of the old Saturday Night Live sketch when Will Ferrell would pretend to be Harry Caray, an old senile Chicago Cubs announcer, and he would say on the air, if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself? I don't know why, but that's what that reminds me of. So, yeah, I'm willing to bet Meatloaf will not eat himself.
Meatloaf would do anything for love, except unclog the hair in the shower drain.
Ew, I bet he leaves a lot of hair, too, in that drain. Ugh. Gross. Speaking of someone with long hair, yeah, it happens. You know, any man or woman with long hair is going to clog that drain at one point, so Meatloaf really probably just infest that shower drain. Ugh, gross. Some of you guys are weird.
Pineapple on pizza.
Okay, this is the hot bed topic of the year, apparently. So, before making this video, I made a poll on Twitter just asking, pineapple on pizza, absolutely or disgusting? And it turns out, most of you think disgusting by just a little bit. If you're looking for my opinion, yeah, I don't really care for it at all. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but I've never craved, hey, you know what would be good on this pepperoni and sausage pizza? Fruit. Just, Yeah, I know, I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments from you pro-pineapple lovers. Go ahead, I like pineapple fine. Just keep it off my Italian food and my pizza. Come on.
Rocked. He'll do anything for love, but he won't shapeshifter into the snake demon Gazlanith and ascend to heaven to remove God from his throne and plunge Earth into satanic rule. Or butt stuff. One of those two.
I feel like you had two different browser windows open when you were making that comment. One, looking up some really weird faux Scientology apocryphy type stuff that they don't even follow. And the other window was something I'm not going to talk about. And you just said, you know what? These two are on my mind. That's a good comment. Ugh.
I'll do anything for love, but not that. Shrek roleplay bondage.
Is that a thing? Shrek? Why? Is it like Shrek and Fiona? Does someone has to dress up as Donkey? And all the other characters like Gingerbread Man? Oh my gosh, that's terrible! I can't watch those movies anymore!
You silly. Obviously what Meatloaf is referring to is that he won't listen to an entire Limp Bizkit album in one sitting while being dressed as a prostitute spider while getting French kissed by Courtney Love. To be fair, no one would do that.
I think we need to end it at Prostitute Spider. Have a happy new year. Whatever holiday you're celebrating, I hope it's going great. Look forward to 2018 with all of you. Please subscribe. And I'm gonna go think of anything else. Prostitute Spider. Thank you all for watching, and a special thanks to everyone who lended their voices. You can check out their individual channels in the descriptions below. Thanks again to all my patrons. You can help support Rocked on Patreon by checking out the YouTube card or description. Please subscribe. You can check out my concert photography out on Instagram, and you can keep up to date with Rocked on Facebook and Twitter.